9 things not to do in Korea. 1. Don't stick chopsticks in rice. Leaving chopsticks stuck into rice is a faux pas in many East Asian cultures, as they resemble the ceremonial incense sticks used at funerals. However, there are also practical considerations. Korean chopsticks are typically metal and heavier than bamboo or wooden chopsticks, so are likely to topple and flick rice all over your companions if you try to stick them in your rice bowl. 2. Don't stare at people. We're not just talking about gawking at folks with shocking hairstyles here. While making direct eye contact with people you're talking to is expected in some cultures, it's seen as bold and can be impolite in Korea. This is especially true if you're the youngest in the conversation. Looking down when speaking with elders or authority figures is a way to show respect and deference. 3. Don't get offended when you're asked about your age. Korean people will ask your age, and it's not just a matter of curiosity. It is essential to Korean social interaction to understand who has seniority in the group, who should be deferred to, or who should take care of the others. 4. Don't sit on subway seats reserved for the elderly/pregnant women. This should be an easy one to follow. The special seats set aside for people less able to stand, such as pregnant women, are clearly marked with bright colors and easy-to-understand logos. This type of accommodation is becoming increasingly popular across the world. The difference in Korea is you don't take these reserved seats and wait for someone in need to ask you for them. No matter how busy the subway carriage is, do not sit on these seats unless you yourself are pregnant, elderly, or disabled. 5. Don't blow your nose at the table. This may be a difficult one to follow if you're sensitive to spicy food, as chili paste and other such warming ingredients are common in Korean cuisine. A little sniffle may be overlooked, but if you need to do a full blow, it's best to excuse yourself to the bathroom and do it there. 6. Don't eat before the elderly. As you may have picked up from the other points on this list, Korean culture has some well-laid-out social rules to help people know what to do and keep everything running smoothly. In this case, it's up to the oldest person in the group to initiate the start of a meal. This is an example of why it's so important to know the ages of everyone around you. Even if it's only a matter of months, it's polite to defer to the oldest person in the group and let them. 7. Don't eat on public transport. This applies to buses, trains, and subways, and provides a practical benefit because these are small, enclosed areas that don't always have the best ventilation, so food smells are likely to linger. Even if you think a little snack is no big deal, it's likely to earn you disapproving looks from the Korean public. No one wants to sit on a bus seat covered in your crumbs. If you do pick up something to eat at a subway station, it's best to either try to finish it before boarding the train or store the remaining food in your bag until you reach your destination. 8. Don't wear shoes indoors. If you are fortunate enough to be invited to a Korean person's home during your trip, expect to take off your shoes at the entryway. No one wants that outside grime tracked over their nice clean floors. You may be offered slippers, but generally socks or bare feet are fine. So take the opportunity to show off your pedicure. Even if you're not visiting a private home, you may be asked to remove your shoes in other locations. For example, traditional restaurants with floor seating that want to keep street dust far away from your delicious meal. 9. Don't use one hand to receive things. Giving or receiving something with two hands is another gesture that Korean people use to show respect to each other and especially to their elders or superiors. You may experience this in stores too when a shopkeeper hands you your purchases, as they are grateful for your patronage.